And that's lined up right now, just about ready to go. This will be race 17, scheduled to begin at 10:01, Boys Division 5, Heat 1 of 3.
Hey guys, where's Coach Wilson?
He was just looking for you. He went that way. Oh, he's over there. Over where? Next to the fence, Xian.
This is race 17, Boys Division 5, Heat 1 of 3 heats.
Race 18 is a Prep 10-16. Heat 2, now check. Race 18 is a Prep 10-16. Boys Division 5, Heat 2, now check.
Now, in Boys Division 5, there are 3 heats. So when there's 3 heats, what we'll do is the first 8 teams will move on to next Saturday's championship final. That's 8 teams based on place, solely on place, not on time. Individuals in these races, if their team does not qualify and the individual finishes in the top 10 overall, then they will also be able to move on to the championship final. Here, Flintridge Prep is the #1 ranked team in the state in this division, obviously in the section, led by the great senior Evan Patinelli, who won the Mount Sac Sweepstakes Championship in Division 1, ran 14:49 there this year. Xavier College Prep ranked 6th. They came out here to the Riverside Invitational, won the small schools division that day, averaged 17:35 for that group. Campbell Hall led by Jamie Moreland. Jamie is the Gold Coast League champion this year. Viewpoint, they came out here to the Riverside Invitational, runner-up in that small schools division. Webb, the Sac Joaquin League Finals champions. Pasadena Poly led by Shively. He's the Prep League champion this year. The Providence School with Adam King. He's the Condor League champion this year. Lake Arrowhead with Ryan Dew. He's the Majestic League champ this year. And we have individuals from Vistamar, Besant Hill, California Military Institute, Crossroads Christian, and then the rest of our teams rounding out that field. Academy for Academic Excellence, Dunn, Faith Baptist, Holy Martyrs, Linfield Christian, Mammoth, Pilbos, St. Anthony's, St. Michael's Prep, and Wildwood.
There's like 70 people, huh?
Oh, yeah, but do it in the Johnny Bravo. Yeah, you don't know Johnny Bravo?
He thought he said he was ready to ride. So then I was really out here. And he said, take it to the only
Let's go, Zion!
Yes, Zion! Good. He's got a whole team. There you go, Xavier. Good work, Steve. Stay with Xavier. Stay with Xavier. This whole team should go, Prep. Let's go, Carson. Let's go, Jackson. Come on, Joey. Don't shoot.
A large group coming by the start line area. They're just about 1,200 meters into the race, heading up to the mile mark. This looks like Xavier College Prep out very well. Putting those first 4 spots. And Shively right there, Holly. And Flintridge Prep in the blue and white, running well as a group also. Just about 5:20 through that first mile. The Xavier Prep boys leading that group. Coaches, we've been asked to remind you, as your athletes get over to the clerk of the course, you are given 2 chips for each athlete. One goes on the left, one go on the right. Make sure that you have a chip on both shoes. Make sure they have their bib on. Make sure you have all 7 runners in uniform. Also, I'd like to remind you, if you did qualify as a team, you must have at least 5 runners to race today. Make sure you do that. When you get to the clerk of the course, if you want to have your sweats on, have someone come with them, because the clerk will have them take their sweats off before they go out into the start area. And then they'll check for uniforms. All 7 of your athletes must match.
Oh, did you? Okay. Sounds like me. I don't know what I did before race time.
Looks like Shively and Pasadena has joined that group of Xavier Prep. We have Arzapalo and Arias in there. And we have a group of 5 boys there in that lead pack, just passing the 1.5 mile mark, making that turn now along the east side of the course, heading out to the 2 mile. Comfortable group at about 1.7. Xavier 3 of that top 6. Mammoth and Pasadena Poly. Then Flintridge Prep running together.
He's in second. That's all right.
Campbell Hall up in that group also, 3 of its scores right there, so several teams running together here. Now this is a 3-team division. This is different than the girls division 5. And the boys, there are 3 heats, and that means only the first 8 teams will qualify. 8 teams in this race qualify for next Saturday's championship final. Boys entered in race 18, the second heat of Division 5. You should be at the start line area. You're less than 5 minutes away from starting your race. Would like to remind you, parents and spectators, if you're new to this great facility, we're going to have 2 races going on at the same time. So if you're watching one race, you need to be careful. If the course marshals ask you to hold up, you may be looking at one part of the race, but they're looking at others, and they're going to make sure all the athletes get through an area before they let you cross. So if you are, please respect the marshals. Their ¡1 goal is to make sure that everybody has a clean and fair race. So if they ask you to hold up, just wait till they do so, and they'll let you know when it's clear to cross.
from Westmark, your heat is checking in. Devin from Westmark, your heat is checking in.
We're getting down to about 40 minutes.
Hi, Michael.
1 mile to go. 1 mile to go. Make it work.
Hey, Michael. Okay, you don't hear me. Don't act like you think you're cool,
Push
bro.
it, push it,
Hi,
push
Michael.
it.
You're not cool. Hi, Michael.
Michael.
You're not cool.
Good job. Good work. Back. Come on now.
Where's the 7? No, they're doing more better. No, dude.
Oh, what the?
You run today, Mike?
Oh, look.
You go out the end yet?
Come on, focus now, guys. Eyes up. Michael, reel some people in. Let's go.
Excited for January?
I'm already gonna be. It's gonna be the week of
Yeah?
Hey, so you're going to get a job right now?
down by 5. Yeah.
You want to get a job up there? You mean how?
Michael.
Everybody's like, give water.
Good job, Ronnie. Race your life, man.
If you find any keys or anything like that that's lost or found, you can bring up the announcer and we'll try to get it back to its owners.
Kevin! Way to go, buddy! Yes!
Good job, Campbell Hall. Nice work, Campbell Hall.
We gotta take somebody. We gotta get a little something on this.
Kevin, you're doing phenomenal! Focus on it!
Orosky at Viewpoint leading, and looks like Shively passing to Polly, and they're making that turn. When they make that turn out there on the west end, that means they've got just about 400 meters to go.
Let's go, Anthony! Yeah! Conquer that hill! Attaboy, just try to pass somebody at the end, Anthony. Anybody?
Pick it up, come on.
In front of him. Let's go. Finish, Ski. You got a 100-foot lead. Finish.
And coming down the stretch, Ronnie Orosky of Viewpoint finishing strong here in the first section here of the boys Division 5. And Ronnie Orosky officially our winner, 16-14-4. And Ian Shively, Pasadena Poly, comes in there at second, 16-27. Then Lopez-Ospina of Xavier Prep at 16-28. And it looks like Xavier Prep doing well. Flintridge Prep coming in easily. And Campbell Hall, all their runners running together in our qualifying heat here. Officially fourth was the Board of Mammoth at 16:43. And then Big U, Xavier Prep fifth at 16:52. And Evans, Hasbrook, and Patinelli, Flintridge Prep right at 16:59. And then Moreland, Kelly, and Grossman of Campbell Hall right at 17. And once again, this is a 3-heat division, so only the first 8 teams move on automatically. Xavier Prep, the first with 5 across the finish line. And Flintridge Prep with 5 across also. And as they continue to finish, our boys in the second heat now have passed, just coming up to the first turn over there. And that's just about 1,000 meters into the race. They'll come right by the start line area. I'd like to remind boys in race 19. Scheduled to begin at 10:31. That's the third heat of boys Division 5. You should be over at the clerk of the course. They'll check you in and put you on the start line. Then we'll move to our final, our Division 2 races, with girls going our first ones at 10:46. We've got Campbell Hall with 5 scores, so it looks like Xavier Prep, Flintridge Prep, Campbell Hall, and Webb all through there. That's unofficial. Our results are official once they're posted on the board right there at the behind the finish line and start line area. Our boys continue to finish our first heat. Our second heat approaching the Ma. I see Thatcher there with the orange shorts. They're all scorers up there in that front group.
Good job, Eric! Go, Eric!
And we can give you our unofficial quick scores here of the first heat. Now this is unofficial. We have Xavier Prep at 61, Flintridge Prep at 66. Campbell Hall at 84, Viewpoint at 143, Academic Academy for Excellence at 148 and 5th. We have Webb at 6th at 150, Pasadena Poly 7th at 178, St. Anthony's 8th at 189, Mammoth 9th at 200. We're right now, currently we have St. Anthony's in that 8th spot at 189, and then Mammoth at 200. That will be predicated on making sure everybody's 5th man has crossed the line, otherwise that affects the scoring. But that's unofficially through. This time we've got Xavier Prep, Flintridge Prep, Campbell Hall, Viewpoint, Academic Academy, Webb, Pasadena Poly, and St. Anthony's as our 8 qualifiers. But we'll wait for those official results.
Good job, Brody! Let's go, Manoir! Push it, Manoir! Good job, Alejandro. Come on, Keenan. Good job, Mina. Good job, Keenan. Go on, 4.